Hi, Gemini, and happy Halloween for those of you celebrating, and happy autumn. And for some of you, happy summer. Okay, let's get started. I am doing this month's reading a little different. I'm using this Chosen Journey deck, and I'm going to start with one card that aligns with the entire month of what we're working on. Oh, I love this. Wow, the truth sets you free. Wow, how apropos is that? Being at one with yourself to the point where there's victory, there's seriously clarity, maybe coming to terms with this clarity. I'm really clear of what I want and where I'm headed and what I need to do and what I need to communicate and how clear I need to be about what it is that I do communicate, and more importantly, with whom I communicate, and the success that comes with when you do speak your truth. This is authenticity. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Massive, major number, 12 crows. 12 crows are about that, what's gone on the entire 12 months of how we communicate and have communicated with others. And have we been completely honest, more importantly, with ourselves in communicating, in letting someone and or being really clear about what it is that we want and the vision that we perceive to want that brings us to victory. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Let's go. I was just going to say, let's go, and here's the Chariot. Going after what it is that you know is going to bring you success and victory. And we always know, as an air sign, we do, especially Geminis. Not that Libra and Aquarius don't know, but the truth sets us free, and we know that to be true. So whatever you have encountered in the past, whatever came before and what's going forward, that Holy Grail, that cup being offered to you, is a new beginning. That is God saying, listen, don't be worried about what you lost, because what you're gaining and what's coming into your, this is a 7 and 4 is 11. What you thought, I'm just going to say it, listen to me. What you thought you had in maybe love was probably more of an illusion than the truth that now you're very clear about what it is that you want, and or what you set your mind to believing that you're worthy of. Two different things. So it's like one hand washes the other. So you left these cups behind, these relationships you left behind were for a very good purpose, because what you're headed for is knowing that you're not going to attract, you're leaving behind, Gemini, you've taken a new route, right? You've taken the roadless travel, where you're not going to absorb other energy that feels like they know better what you want than you do. Haven't we all heard that from someone at some point? I know you better than you know yourself. What? No, you don't. These 4 cups And these 5 of Pentacles is the attraction that you've had with others that you're leaving now behind are potential energy vampires, not in a bad way, just they are. They've drained you because you are the light of truth that people absorb. Of course, if you're watching my channel, you're a light worker, a sage, you know, a seer, whatever you want to label yourself as. You have walked and gone through the journey of life to the point where you have suffered many losses and you've learned many lessons. So going forward, Spirit's saying, well, we're done with that, right? Right, Gemini? Interesting. 5 and 6 is 11, and 7 and 4 is 11. So you're waiting for your twin, or you've already been with your twin, and someone's the runner and the chaser here. I feel there is a point of kind of no return here, where it's been like, that's why Spirit's having me separate these into like, this is you and this is them, this is them and this is you. So absorbing someone else's energy when you were ready, they weren't. When they were ready, you weren't. Got it? And when you have gotten together, let's just say, when you have gotten together, when you put the 5 with the 4, it's a 9. It's just shy of what it is. And what's missing in there? What is it that's missing? The truth. That's what's missing. Is someone coming to terms with what they really want and being very clear about it. That's what's missing. Because the 6 and the ace is a 7 of swords. So someone we're like in some grand illusion of, you know, I'm just going to play along, or I better just be upfront and real before I get there. Do you know what I mean? So the next step will be, of course, it'll be in the next few cards. But the 6 of swords with the ace is, are you, or have you felt like you've been like taken for granted because someone's not, you know, clear about what they want, or they had ulterior motives and it was just an illusion because they want you, you want them, but the timing's off. So one runs and the other watches, and then one watches and the other runs. So in this particular case of Gemini, it's been about timing is everything. You may or may not feel that this is a twin. Maybe you thought more on the terms of, wow, I had to learn so many lessons. This is probably just payback from a soulmate that I've been dealing with for a long time, that I can't come to terms with. You know, every time I go back, it's the same old, but it's because someone hasn't really gotten very clear about what their heart wants and how they're going to communicate what their vision is with you, and or vice versa. And I'm saying it because when you're dealing with a Gemini, we tell the truth. We are the truth. You can't put anything past us because that's what we represent. We're all truth. So even if someone tried to shut you out and cut you out and talk shit about you, those people that they were talking shit about, the Gemini, they don't even believe them. They can't believe whoever Gemini you've been dealing with that's been hot and cold, on and off, this and that for so long, as perhaps a twin. I'm ready, you're not ready. You're ready, I'm not ready. All of that is because someone can't come to truly, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually with you. They're not ready in all as a whole. They come as a, slices, the slices, the pizza pie is, it's the piece of pie is, the whole pie is the Gemini, right? But they bring like 9 pieces of the 12-piece pie. I don't even know why I'm talking about pizza. I've been in Chicago way too long. Seriously. You might have loved this person or became so in love with this person from childhood. Or, well, not that young. Or, let's just say, you could be a single mom, single dad, and having this person come into your life. Are you ready for step parenting? Are you, whatever? Was it too much to handle? That's a huge responsibility, because if you did introduce them, let's just say, to a child, your child, or vice versa, did that make them run? Were they not ready? Not everybody's ready for that. I mean, come on, let's be real. GPS. Now, maybe are you navigating from the same, like, are you headed to the same goal, the same direction, the same location? Are you wanting to be in the same, Spirit's navigating this, first of all, but it's also you navigating this relationship, and or they navigating it to the point where, are you on the same, are you going in the same direction? Do you want the same things? And if you don't, then you don't. Then you walk away, or you've left. Yes. Some of you have physically left. Some of you have lost. I'm going to say it. All right. Some of you, if you're widowed, or they have been widowed, whatever, you know what I mean. Sorry. They may have not been able to get over the losses of someone in their life, like an ex-husband, an ex-wife, or a wife-husband. It doesn't have to be an ex. But some of you, they've had so many losses in their life that they're afraid of the commitment. Let me get a card on the funeral real quick. Not yet. One card on the funeral for Gemini, please. The Magician. So it's a magic show, meaning someone said, this is not a literal death, just so you know. This is, I'm using these losses as to my advantage. Sorry. Someone's been using the loss of being, kicked out, let go, out of a relationship, or the relationship with you so many times that they're using that as an excuse. Two of Pentacles, yeah. An excuse to say, well, I don't really know. I don't really know what I want. Gemini, you've hurt me so many times. You've hurt me so many times. I'm not saying that maybe Gemini you have, or they have, but they're using it as leverage. Sorry, but not sorry. Someone's using that leverage that you've hurt them and they can't make the decision. So they don't know whether they're coming or going, quite frankly. Just saying. Someone's not ready. I don't know how else to tell you. Yeah, they're fucked up over you. Someone's fucked up over the Gemini. And then on the other hand, oh baby, when it's good, it is really good. And when it's bad, it's really bad. So wow, what a conundrum we have here, Gemini. How apropos for the Gemini to be in this relationship with someone who can't yet realize either what they have or what they've lost. And that includes you, Gemini. So, you know, time is the most valuable resource that we have. So someone has either really been here wasting your time, telling you that they're going to do something they're not, giving you lip service, and or you walked away. But yeah, there you go, Scorpio. Someone said, we're done because you're not ready to be the man or woman that I know what I want. You may not know because you're fucked up. Not in a bad way. We all go through it. Someone could be really dealing with the dark night of the soul here. They have gone through it. Yeah. See? But here's the thing, Gemini. The Ten of Wands is what they're carrying, not what you're carrying. They pull this, all these past losses, whatever, even if it's someone who has crossed over and they lost someone they love dearly. They're pulling that as a way to not commit for themselves, not necessarily even about you. Someone may just say, listen, I've had too many problems in my life. I've had way too many losses. I can't deal with another. But in the meantime, they're fucked up over you. And in the meantime, they're like, oh, when it's good, it's really good. So it is what is called and very much known as a conundrum, right? What's this? Oh yeah, U2, the song, With or Without You, for real here. With or without you. I can't live with you, I can't live without you. There it is, front and center. And that's just, seriously, Gemini, it's going to be a waste of your time. Not until someone really gets very clear about how much they really want to be with you and how much time, effort, and loyalty. This is loyalty. Why? Because the mourning doves are loyal to only their monogamous birds. And that's why they put them in this deck. And here you go, 8 of Wands. Within the next 8 days, 8 weeks, I would have to say you may have even been dealing, Gemini, with someone up to 8 years of this on and off again. Do I want them? Can I be with them? What do I do? Oh my God. Right? I got to think. But more importantly, I got to take, this is father time. We're not kidding. Someone's literally, okay, don't be upset. Someone's really growing old, just waiting for someone to make up their effing mind. Seriously. Come on already. Look at. First they were young and vibrant, right? Some of you have known this person for a long time, right? Young, vibrant, fun to be with, exciting. Let's go bike riding. Let's go hiking. Let's go Let's go camping. Let's go have some fun, but let's make it simple fun. Because that's what a child looks at fun as. They don't say, oh, let's go to Rodeo Drive and go shopping as fun. Or let's go, you know, whatever. A childlike wonder and fun is what we end up starting out with. You're youthful, you're fun, you don't have all that crap and responsibility and financial obligations and whatever. And your mindset doesn't get all fucked up and crazy. Stuck in a certain, oh, this is the way I am and I can't change. That's bullshit. All right, so you start out like this, everything's great. Then you move into this, like, okay, now we went from now we went from childhood love to true love. Oh yeah, this person's for real, my person. I know it. I feel it. They're in my heart, you're in my heart, they're in your heart, whatever. And then, because they're all fucked up and they can't make a decision to save themselves, truth, that's what the decision is called. Someone's just like aging themselves because they can't come to terms with their truth. The reality of their truth is, I can't live without you. Hello. And what's that saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Gemini, we know this. And we know that if someone can't make a choice with or without you, you're going to end up, which you probably have, this isn't the end, it's an ending card. It's been like, I can't be with this person. They don't want to be with me, like, to grow old together. I want to grow old with this person. And their GPS is, maybe fragmented to a different, in a different direction. But oh my God, I miss you. You miss each other. You're totally in love. I mean, what? Someone wants to get married, someone wants to settle down, the other doesn't. Someone is married and they can't transition from, they can't get divorced and marry you. That could be it. Someone could be married and they can't marry you, but they really are in love with you and they miss you. Or you met this person in childhood. You know this person is your person. They know they're for you, but you're aging gracefully. God love you. But seriously, you can't wait forever. You know that. Someone wants the commitment. It doesn't have to be marriage just because it says it. What married means is, I want this union sacred. I want it to tell God. I want this to be a sacred commitment. Not necessarily in front of God, there is no physical God. It's the commitment to one another that is God. It's the loyalty, etc. Queen of Wands. I was going to also say look at Aries, because Aries had a very similar read here. You could be dealing with an Aries sun, moon, rising, and or Libra. I'm sorry, excuse me, I digress. Leo or Sag. So you're dealing with someone who's like all ready to commit, wants to commit, you want to commit, you've spoken your truth as a Gemini. You are the truth. You want this sacred bond. You miss someone who's no longer around. They're checking you out on social media. You're checking them out on social media. It's a very yoked relationship. But if someone's married, just saying, if this is a third party situation and someone's married, I'm just going to let you know, Gemini, get out now if you're married, or you already did get out, or they did, and said, I can't wait forever. And let's just put it this way. No one wants to wait forever, because time is the most valuable present that God gifts us with. And all this time, either you know or you don't. Either you want or you don't. If you've cut someone off or they cut you off, then, you know, what are you going to do? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can't make an Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, whoever this is, you can't make them want what you want, or vice versa. Let's just look. Queen of Swords, there you are. See? You're sad. It could be also a two-way street with someone that you grew up with, someone that you have history with this person. But just because you have history doesn't mean that they're on the same trajectory. Do they want forever, or are they forever, or no? We do have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well, but this is about longevity and you know, this is stability. And Gemini, you could be married to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But look, the Page of Swords, same with the Ace of Swords, this is reversed because someone has not told the truth about what it is they truly want. So I'm going to tell you, if you're married, Gemini, to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and there's a third party of an Aries, Leo, Sag, and or Scorpio, Virgo's right here. Scorpio's right here. All I'm saying is, if you're waiting for someone to get divorced, or you're the one wishing, praying, and hoping that someone will stick around and be in a polyamorous relationship, then, you know, it's not going to happen. You're missing someone and you love someone and you want them for real. But if you are married, you're not going anywhere. Or if they are. Someone wants forever with you. But someone has to tell you. Because I do feel with this Ace of Air, Gemini, you've been very clear. It came out. First card. You've been very clear about what it is that you want. And if someone else does not want the same, then let's not literally get to old age waiting around. Because honestly, a love like this is not found easily. And even more important, Gemini, is hard to keep. It takes a lot of hard work. So if someone's not willing to put in the work, then you're better off, and vice versa. All right, it was rough, but hey, it's the reality of our truth. I love you guys. Have a great month. Take care.